Glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. His quarterback has had such great composure and poise all week. He knows there is history on the line today, but he's trying not to think about it. He wants to get the win for his team.
And the Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here's Raiola to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him. The Longhorns offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Back to throw, it's Rutherford. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's McCutcheon. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
At the 24, the Longhorns in the hurry-up.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to pass. Look out! And it's a sack.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. The give on the counter. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt.
Wide open spaces. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Moves the pocket. It's Rutherford. Oh, he wants it all. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarter.
He's going for a big play downfield. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able.
Play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gentry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Spins away. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on first and goal. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Caught, it's Gentry. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he could not get loose on the run. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Burrowing for yardage. Oh, he's got some space. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy up. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. They knock knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down the field. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Texas! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense.
Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Sets his feet. It's Rutherford. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's McCutcheon. He's loose. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! Texas fight and fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. He lets one fly deep. Goes high to pull it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Rutherford. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. This will likely be the last play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That one comes out hot down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, Week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Colorado taking on the UCF Knights. And it's the Buffaloes looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Now back to your game in Nashville. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. As we check in with Holly.
Well, guys, these turnovers continue to dictate what's happening in this ballgame. The quarterback has been under duress, and he is starting to show this wear and tear. The defense is feeding off of this, though. They see he's banged up, and they are going to keep coming after him. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Rutherford. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Second and long here. Wide receiver going in motion. Selling the fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Got him on the RPO. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So looking downfield, it's Rutherford. Fires it down the seam. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Long way to go on 2nd down. Tells to fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires left. Hauls it in. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's McCutcheon. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Drops back on 1st down. He fires to the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, gonna throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Couldn't make the play in the end zone, but the offense is going to come out of this with a penalty on the D. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took over. Sets his feet. It's Rutherford. Holds on. It's Gentry. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He fires one deep over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Throws for the tight end. Left side is Townsend. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
My goodness, dude, that is close to 500 yards. Most people can't do that on air. Most people can't do that in a video game.
Finds his target. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And no surprise to see this guy just going off again, right? One of the best receivers in the entire country. Over 100 yards his last game out. He's got over 100 in this one. And this is what...
Touchdown, Texas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football, no mental mistakes.
kick it off to get things started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bruins offense that has the first possession of the game. From the gun, it's Wall. Quick spin on the run. He's past the marker. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
That's a nice-looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little-known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA, and you know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last carry.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Running inside, it's Wall. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Schwartz. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Clinton. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. The snap sets up to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, though.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. They're all over him. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. On the ground, it's Wall. They put the brakes on it.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Bruins are flying down the field. To the air, it's Schwartz. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And I feel like the defense needed that stop. Are already giving up a touchdown, early in this football game. They put another drive together, but great job, Bo.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Bruins. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Schwartz. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work.
Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Makes the catch. It's Clinton. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Rush is on, and he avoids the sack. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Moving the pocket, it's Schwartz. And the timing just a hair off. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. He wants to throw it again. Caught. At the 35, he's loose. Racing down the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Bruins are in the hurry-up.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the...
Unloads it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it?
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out wide left, it's Clinton. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hits inside, it's Wall. They knock him down right there.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, Really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right?
He uncorks one deep. Upstairs to make the catch. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The play fake. Rush right in his face. Got his man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Bruins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Schwartz. Touchdown, Bruins! The offense puts up 6. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Finds a man in the middle. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. The Bruins are threatening in the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going up top. Touchdown, Bruins! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. He'll bring it out. It's Galladay. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense. And
they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
On play action. That one just came off his hand badly.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions, trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some...
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Tells to run, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Clinton. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It's third and goal and third and long. To throw, it's Swartz. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! Fired in from the red zone for the score. His huge game continues. Third time he's gotten paid earned in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Galladay. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's Mississippi State with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. They get back on track after dropping their last game, and it gets them to 3-1. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the historic Rose Bowl. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Keeps it moving. It's Wall. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this offense hadn't got the ground game going at all, but it hasn't mattered. The passing game has been so good. So you'd like to create balance on offense, but as long as they can keep spinning the pill out wide, this offense has been just fine.
Right back to the well. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Schwartz. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. Off play action on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. Upstairs, he's got him. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bruins peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Sells to run, looking to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Left side is Clinton.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. The defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Turns up, it's Wall. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
That last completion has him set up second and short. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Touchdown! Bruins into the end zone for 6. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is the day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Wall. Enough to move the chains. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Schwartz. Into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They've built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UCLA. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
2nd and long here. Finds his man on the RPO. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Dropping back, it's Schwartz. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Long way to go on second down. The fake wants to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Tight end now in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Crosses the 40. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Makes the grab. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day, but will carried away with that roughing penalty. Dropping back, it's Schwartz. Dangerous throw on that one.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bruins. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Play action on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Selling the fake. Got his man to the left.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Back to throw, it's Schwartz. And here's the third interception of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Reese, I know you're a little...
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
He rifles one deep to the left, and they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Keeping his eyes downfield. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. And he almost had a pick. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. And after that interception, things... What a job to lay out and make the catch. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver. And that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Now the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, Bruin! Right on the money, makes the grab in the end zone. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. What are they?
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The run inside. It's Wall. Open space at the 25. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keeping going, keep that momentum.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute this? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's